Welcome back, guys, everybody. Welcome back to the stormkastid, featuring me, Olsen, and of course, who is with me here is and Marta. And in the last episode, we talked about Diddy being a dictator and raising statues. That's a crazy topic to talk about. Yikes, loco! I listened to the episode already, bitches.
Whoa.
I'm back. Okay,
He's back. Finally.
And I might be a little bit tipsy.
Finally, Olsen is back. We've been waiting for such a long time.
You've been missed.
Yes, it's been 2 weeks.
So, the question on
2 weeks
everyone's mind, Olsen. What would you do if you were a dictator for a day or for a time?
You meant a president for a day. Not a dictator that escalated quickly.
That's what we...
Oh, did you do...
Oh my god, he didn't listen!
But the president also. But you talked about being president.
Yeah, we talked about being president, but then we talked about being dictator because the president doesn't have that much power in Iceland.
Yeah.
True. We need
so we changed it to dictator. Because that's what we want to know. That's the juicy.
I would have, like, fun days. Like, you have to have fun on some days. Otherwise, you will be punished.
So you go around like, are you having fun?
You have to be happy. Yes. Love me.
That would be a little bit scary, but also I would love it. If it was you.
But we are, of course, now yeah. But we have to go now live because we are bringing the hot news. Eruption has started again next to Grimsby.
The monthly eruption.
Grimsby? No.
Grindavík?
Grenelid. No, Grindavík.
Grenelid, yes, just a few streets down from my parents.
My head is not screwed right now. I'm just so all over the place.
Yes, Iceland is having its monthly eruption. I thought May would finally break the streak,
juicy.
but...
It's big.
Is it bigger than the other ones?
Okay, highly, it's it's the biggest.
Biggest, yeah.
And it's already reached the barricades of Grindavík already.
Yeah.
It's just like all the entry points I think are closed already.
I think there's
by the erection.
one that's open still. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But I think you shouldn't go there, except maybe the 3 people that are still in Grindavík. Dumbasses.
Okay. Then I have a highly. If I was a dictator now, I would say like Grindavík. We are just stopping this.
People evacuate
Grindavík,
and we demolish the town ourselves.
Yes.
We're not gonna let
Take
Mother
back
Nature
the power.
win.
Take back the power from nature.
Yeah.
We burn the houses.
Yeah. It's ours. We made them, not nature.
Yes.
No, come on. It's just it's gonna happen there for probably the next 100 years. So
yeah. I mean, it's quite bonkers that those 3 people are just staying there. Like, yeah.
But they have probably farm animals, so it's a kind of understandable because it's their livelihood.
But also,
you just have to put the cards down.
Wasn't there a guy that died when he fell in?
Who fell down a crevasse? Yeah, it was a rescue team member, not a local.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
I don't think he was a rescue team member. I think he was.
He was just a worker. Yeah.
Yeah. On a digger or something like that.
Just a worker, Marta. Just a worker.
Yeah, as
not
opposed
a
to a special rescue team member. Not that their lives is any less worth, but.
Oh my god, this is...
true.
What is happening?
We are getting very topical about the current situation in Iceland. And, of course, the presidency. Yeah. On this Saturday, we'll vote our national president.
Yes, I want to...
Have you guys voted?
First off, I want to give a correction for something I said last episode. Well, not really a correction, but I talked about the one candidate had been saying that they would never use their power of denial or something. But then I was kind of like thinking about it and I was like, is it true? And I started looking it up and I couldn't find anything about it. So I think they will use it if they need to.
Maybe you just made it up.
Of course.
I didn't make it up, but someone else might have made it up. Because I was told this. I know by who, but I'm not going to expose them.
Baldur.
No, it was not Baldur. But yeah, I read some. You don't know the person, so you won't be able to.
Okay, fine. It's okay.
But yeah, I hadn't like looked into it myself. I just blindly trusted this person, you know.
Oh no.
But I looked into it a bit, and I couldn't really find anything that like the things that he was saying. But I found like an interview with the guy, and he said in that interview that he would use it if there was reason to. So.
So it's a guy.
Yeah, it's Jon Gunnar. I said it last time, so it's okay if I say it.
Just recapping.
Cleansing his name from my lies here.
Talking about cancel.
Oh, you unvoted him
cancel
then.
culture, because Marta almost cancelled Jon Gunnar.
Yeah. I did cancel him already. Yeah. He's been cancelled everywhere because of this episode.
Exactly. Can we just cancel the eruption?
Yeah. It's killed a person, so.
I think it's not this eruption.
Not the eruption.
Not this eruption.
Not this one,
you can't blame it for the sins of its father.
One day. Yeah.
True, I guess.
What's happened in the past is in the past.
But I still think we should cancel it.
It's a fresh eruption. It's like, hey guys.
But to answer your question,
Marta, you did not vote for Jon Gunnar.
No. But I did think about it. I was very close to voting him. I did vote, but I didn't send my vote, so it doesn't count.
What?
Well, I went to like the thing here, like the voting thing here, and I, as well as most people here, assumed that they would send the vote for us. So we went.
Yes.
And we went a week before the voting, like the thing is happening in Iceland.
Election.
Yeah, the election is happening. And they didn't send it for us, so we had to send it ourselves. But they also didn't give us like any instructions on how to do it, and like the letter that it's in doesn't even say Iceland on it, so I don't think it would make it to the right place if we sent it.
No.
And we couldn't do it on the day we went, so the day after it would have been 6 days before. And we were like, it's never going to make it if we send it with the post.
So are you telling me the presidential election in Iceland is rigged?
Yes.
Stopping people not living in Iceland to make it difficult for them to vote for their president, what they want, not what the government wants.
Yeah, I'm a little bit... I also, did we were voting in a hallway in some house, like it was just like in the hallway. It was very strange, but I will also say, like, I was a bit confused because we had heard, like, that the Icelandic embassy or whatever and Icelandair, the one in Copenhagen, had, like, made kind of a thing. Icelandair had, like, promised to get all the votes to Iceland before the election. So we just assumed that the one from our town would, like, drive all the votes to Copenhagen and get it on the Icelandair flight, but guess not. So, yeah, sadly my vote and Baldur's vote won't count. It's just in my car.
Whoa. At least you own the vote. You can plaque it up if you voted correctly and be like, I didn't have to vote, but I did correct.
Correct. My vote didn't matter.
I got 10.
And also, Olsen, I don't know if Mom told you this, but yesterday I was talking to Mom and had her, because she's still thinking about who to vote for, and I sent her like the quiz to take to find out who you should vote for.
Yes. Ooh, I haven't taken the quiz.
Ooh, is that a segment on today?
Ooh.
And would you like to guess who Mom got in first place as who she...
Jon Gunnar.
Yes!
Magnusson. Oh, yes! The king himself.
I laughed so much that I almost died, because I have a cough too, so... It was very funny.
Where's this quiz? I'm Googling.
I will send you the link.
Where is it? Oh. So you did not vote either. Why did you not vote?
I think I've lived not in Iceland for too long.
I don't think it matters. Baldur hasn't lived in Iceland for like...
I don't know.
8 years.
Traitors. Send to the chat.
I think I've
Which
only
child?
voted
Yeah.
once, and that was when I lived in Iceland.
What?
Oh my god.
Wow, you irredeemable monster. Okay, I'm starting the quiz.
Some people
okay.
will be mad at me.
Yes. You will be hunted down.
Yeah, all the Icelandic listeners listening to this are just furious.
I've lived in Iceland for like 2.5 years in the past 13 years.
Ooh.
14 years? No. 11 years.
It keeps getting shorter and shorter.
Oh. Yeah.
In
You
the
guys
last
just have to
3
keep on talking
years, I've
because I'm
only lived there
answering.
2 years. Yeah, I don't remember if I voted in the last presidential election.
What? Did I vote also?
I
I'm
don't
not thinking
remember
you
at all.
did. I probably vote. I think I voted for Guðni, but wasn't that in like right before COVID or something? It feels like ages ago.
It was like 8 years ago, right?
In the last 9 years,
Oh,
I've lived in Iceland for half a year.
huh? Oh.
Let me see.
Yeah, you have to keep on talking. I'm just answering quiz here in Icelandic
I'm just
about some
Googling-
boring things that I can't.
Yeah, he became president in 2016. I think I was living in Ireland when the election was happening, and I did not vote for Ireland. Sorry.
There's some EU election going on in Sweden, and obviously
Yeah,
I can't
it's going
vote
on
that
everywhere.
either.
Oh my god, it's so.
Oh yeah, Sweden getting euros.
Huh?
Maybe,
No?
possibly.
What?
Are
Are
they?
they?
Sweden getting
There
euros.
are some group or some political groups that want Sweden to start using the euro.
Ooh, gross.
And enter the eurozone.
Ew. Well, yeah, there's EU elections in all of EU countries right now, and I will say I hate it when there's election time in Denmark, because every single street lamp gets covered in signs.
I remember when I lived in Ireland.
Yeah.
And there were some elections there.
Who's my favorite president?
And every street lamp had like 2 or 3 plaques on it.
Yeah.
It was so much.
Yeah. When I lived in Ireland, they were voting about the abortions.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of like anti-abortion signs everywhere. That was a culture shock for me.
Yeah. Big culture shock.
Yeah, I think like before that, I hadn't really like thought about abortions in other countries, and I think I just kind of assumed that it was like legal everywhere, and that like nobody was really that super against it except in American TV shows. Like I thought it was just like in America they would have like these what's it called again? Protests outside of the
Abortion
clinics. Yeah, I thought that was just like
Abortion
an American
clinics.
thing, and I didn't really think that abortion was not legal anywhere else, especially not in anywhere in Europe. So it was quite
I need to answer
shocking
one
to see
question.
all those anti-abortion signs. Like,
It's
it definitely
because
it was
of
definitely
religion.
a culture shock.
Because of religion.
Absolutely. And like now I know how different it is in a lot of European countries, but it was definitely a shock for me then.
Yeah, I believe.
I finished the quiz.
All right, tell us.
Ew! Ew!
Who did you get?
Ooh! Ooh!
A good one, it seems.
Okay. Okay, I
Sorry.
got very even spread of almost 5.
Yeah, I will say I
candidates.
don't really love this quiz because it gives you quite high percentage for almost all of them, and like so many
Yes.
with just like 1% difference. They're all just kind of in the same place.
Okay. Okay, I got 71% for Halla Tómasdóttir, 70% for Baldur, 70% from Steinolína, 69 for Katrín, 69 for Halla Hrund, 67 for Viktor, and then Eiríkur, where is my man? Ástór Magnússon, Jón Gnarron 63, I'm so sad. Ástór, 61.
Oh.
It's like, oh, okay. Oh no. It's like, number 2 is like no for me, unfortunately.
Yeah. My top was like 72%, and then I had like 6 of them in 71.
It's just, this is a very bad quiz.
Yeah.
I do not like this.
I think it's just
Because
like they all kind of answered neutrally, probably.
Yeah, because one question was like religion should be like having like Christian values, and I said no. And number 1 I think she's very strong Christian values.
I think
got very
it's
confused.
like Hatlarund is the one that has spoken most about it. She wants like Christian values.
Oh no, okay, she went down. Okay, so Hatla Thomas are not.
Well, I don't know about
Hatla
Thomas, and I haven't looked too much into her. I just know that Hatlarund has talked about it. And I talked about it a bit last time that was my like that's what made me a bit iffy of her, because I was like, what does she mean by that?
Also, what are Christian values?
Yeah, because that's what I was like, because like there are some Christian values like protecting nature and stuff that sure, yeah, let's do that, but just what does she mean? I want to know.
Another one is now what's happening everywhere now, you should not abort. It's very Christian.
Isn't that more Catholic though?
Depends.
I think it's kind of a mix of both. It's getting very
well
at this point.
She hasn't talked about that, but there is one presidential candidate that has talked about that, and that is Arnar.
I don't know who that is, so like, it's okay. There's so many candidates.
I like him the least, because he is against abortions and wants them to be banned. And he's a lawyer, and he, like, all of his answers and stuff to everything are just about how he wants to, like, keep to the law, and it's always just about the law, and, like, he never talks about people or anything like that. He only talks about law. He's like, we need to hold the law. Everyone needs to be accountable to the law. We will follow the book. We will follow the law, kind of thing. And it's like, okay, guy.
Yeah, but one thing that always bothers me, when men are so against abortions, they don't have to go through this. If they are like, no, the girl gotta be pregnant. And she is pregnant.
I've been quite surprised to see like quite many youngish women that want him as president, and I'm like, what? Excuse me?
Mm-hmm. Excuse me?
Yeah, it's definitely like, well, he would fit in with a lot of politicians in the world, being a white guy having opinions on abortions, you know?
True.
So maybe he was just like, I know how to get to the top. This is how the other world leaders do it.
Oh, no. We don't want it.
No.
No, I think there will be a lady as a president this selection.
I think so too.
The top 3 are women, and I think it will be, unless something juicy happens on the last 2 days before they're voting.
I mean, the polls are very much between Hatlarund and Katrin.
But Hatla Thomas are also,
she's pretty
all
high,
3 of them are just fluctuating up and down.
I don't know. I'm a little bit scared with both having Hatla Thomas and Katrin, because I think both of them are really for the EU.
Oh, yeah.
Iceland is never joining the EU.
I mean, yeah, like I talked about last time, the EU did ban Iceland from applying again, but I think they would still let us apply if we tried.
We are rebels. Wow.
If we promised to go through with it.
No, we would never.
We wouldn't.
We'll be like, pinky promise.
And I think, like, to be fair, I think whoever becomes president, like, even if, like, Katrin, she's super into the EU and really wants us to join. But I think even if she was president, I think she would still send it to public voting, because she wouldn't... Well, I say she wouldn't get away with not doing it, but she has been so corrupt and done things even though she shouldn't be getting away with them before, so I don't know.
Ooh, we have got so topical. Political.
Well, Katrin is, of course, a professional politician.
Yep.
Yes, she's the only professional politician in the race.
And professional politicians they want to stay in power.
Yeah,
they want to stay in
but
politics.
They love power.
Okay, I will tell you one thing I have found so confusing about the whole Katrin trying to become president. Like, I don't care that she tries to be president. Like, whatever, you do you. But it's been so confusing because when she was prime minister, she never talked about, like, you know, Israel and Palestine and all that kind of stuff. But now, when she has stopped being prime minister and she is trying to become president, she, like, yesterday she did an interview where she was saying that it's like a horrible situation and those people in power should be talking about it and, like, doing something about it. And it's like, you were in that position, like, not that many weeks ago and you didn't do shit. And also she...
Votes
Yeah, and she talks so much in her interviews about, like, all the things that she would like to change, like, in Iceland. And, like, fix, I guess. And all those things are things that the president can't do shit about, but a prime minister would. And I'm just like...
Oh, dear.
What?
Maybe she's got the whole system wrong, and she thinks she's gonna get power
Yeah.
now to do this.
Yeah.
She misunderstood.
She's
She's
been
a
waiting and waiting,
professional-
and like, once I
Professional
become
politician
president.
that doesn't understand the system. It's yeah, I find it very confusing. Like, her whole, like, she's very good at talking and, like, she knows what she's doing.
She's very presentable.
But I just find it very confusing.
And she's kind of course, when you think about it, she's kind of quirky with her little tics
Yeah,
and all
and
that.
I mean, she is clever. There's no denying that. She's just
Oh, yes.
I don't want someone.
She could probably also beat me up.
Oh, I just don't think I want someone as president that has such strong ties to certain political groups.
Yeah, true. She's too political.
Yeah.
I also voted on the quiz. I did not want the president to be connected to a political
Yeah,
party.
I voted that
I
too.
was highly against it.
Same. So, yeah.
But then we can where was I was gonna go there. Yeah, the dear president of Iceland, congratulations for
Woo!
winning. It was you. Wow, we didn't expect
God
it.
damn.
Oh, please come and have an interview with us. So Stormcast needs
If
you.
we shit talked you, come and debate with us.
Yes.
And if you're Astor
Show us we are the
Magnusson,
wrong.
Olsen loves you.
We just need you, Astor Magnusson. Please, we want an interview with you. I will go to Reykjavik and just go there with my mic and be like, let's talk, you and me, and let's read the book you made.
If it's Austis
Olsen-
around, we all love you. Please invite us to the parties at Bessastaðir.
And please fly a helicopter with us. I want to be on the helicopter with you.
Olsen is a great interviewer, great debater. He's been called a master debater.
Yep. He even has a masturbatorium in his house.
Yeah. I'm such a good debater. But Didi, who would you have voted if you would have voted? Would you tell us, or would you be like, yeah, I know it?
You know what? I only know of like 2 people that are in the race.
Yeah.
And that's Jón Gnarr and Katrin.
Astor Magnusson, come on,
I don't
everyone
know him.
knows.
I don't know him.
Oh, you don't have
I don't know him.
He is wasting 34 millions on his political campaign. He is spending the most.
It's gonna be worth
He
it.
has them.
It's gonna
God
be worth
damn.
it, man.
You gotta start flirting.
Go on his
Olsen.
Facebook page, see his content. His content is amazing. He wrote a book.
He wrote a book.
And he only references the book. Like, if you ask him a question, he'll be like, I wrote it in my book. You just
Oh my god.
I love it. He's amazing.
Such a tease. Such a tease.
Mm-hmm.
So I would probably have gone with Jón Gnarr, just because.
Yeah.
I think.
Greatest acting gig.
He's.
I mean, I think he'd be
Like,
good. He'd do well.
He's good at the comedy.
Yeah.
So.
And he can be a loose cannon, but he can always turn it around in a comedy.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, I was just. Oh,
And I mean, he is very good at speaking, so, you know, there's that. And
True.
people, like, internationally do love him, so.
True.
That's true.
There's
He's a
worse
national
people
treasure.
out there, you know?
You know what? It's always like when we talk about our presidents and prime minister and stuff like that. It's always like, oh yeah, she's a former I don't know what it's called, flight attendant. Now she's the prime minister. Blah blah blah. It's always these everyday people.
Yeah.
So having Jon Gnarr, who is like, oh, I'm a comedian. That's also like a quirky thing.
Yeah.
Works for us in Iceland.
Yeah.
But then I thought about it. But then we might end up in a war, like another comedian that turned to president.
Ooh.
You think
Yikes.
you think it just happens if you get a comedian? It's just places start bombing you. They're like, no comedians.
We don't
no.
know. Yeah, we don't know.
Like meet up
Might
in a room privately. Like, what the hell do you think you're doing? You're stealing my stage. I'm the comedian.
Yeah.
I am the best one.
That's what happens.
Putin is like, do you know me? I'm the greatest comedian in the world.
Oh, God.
I had to drop the P word.
I'm scared. God damn.
Cyber attack. No.
Goodbye, Olsen. You
But yeah,
rest in peace.
No, me? Excuse me. What did I do? I just said
It was
his
good
name.
knowing
I
you.
didn't say
It was
it.
good knowing you,
Yeah.
Olsen. You've been
We'll
put
miss
on a
you.
list.
Here's a memorial for Olsen. Every night
Hey,
in my dreams, I hear you.
I see you. I hear you. I love it. So unsynced. I love it.
I also sang the wrong words.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
This is like a rambling of mad people. This episode.
That's what happens when you talk
Eruption,
politics.
Politicians. And let's go. Yeah, Marta, give me something about Eurovision.
Well,
Come
oh
on,
my God,
give me something new. Give me something new
Slovenia
about it.
sent a letter to the
Yes.
EBU, and
Oh.
it was,
A written letter or email.
I don't know, both, I guess.
Oh. Okay.
They sent a letter to the EBU, and the letter had like questions about
Okay.
everything regarding
Religion.
what happened.
Oh, okay.
I want to find what they asked so I can tell you. So let me.
You should always have this pinned,
Yeah.
Marta. Always be updated. You're a Eurovision expert.
Okay. Oh my God, stop talking.
Yeah. No. I'm filling up the
Yes.
air. Today has been quite sunny
Awesome.
today.
This
Yeah.
is what editing
Okay.
is good for.
Okay,
We need the time also.
I can't find like a good list of the questions they had, but so I'll just tell you from my memory. So they wanted
Okay.
clarification for why the world was voting,
Okay.
like the rest of the.
Why the world was voting?
Yeah,
What do you
there
mean?
was like a public vote from rest of the world.
Oh.
Yeah, that started
know.
this year, and they wanted to know
Ah.
why, and how much power the rest of the world had.
Yes.
And they wanted like detailed like numbers of their own televotes, because they didn't have them, I guess. And they wanted to know
Okay.
like why Joost was disqualified, and why nothing had been done about the Israeli delegation. And they also asked how much power the Israeli sponsors have. Yeah, they were just asking the juicy questions on everyone's minds.
Damn.
And it was quite good. The EBU has yet to answer publicly, at least. And this was a while ago. Like, it happened like a day or two after we recorded the last podcast.
They won't.
They won't.
They will say thank you. We confirmed receiving your question.
Yeah.
I think the Swedish, the Swedish pre-competition has also had this rest of the world.
Yeah.
And it's
what does that even mean? Is it everybody in the world, or just a certain countries that is the rest of the world?
I don't know.
Like this year, a lot of Americans voted, which.
Okay, it's okay.
Well.
They cannot join, but they can vote.
Yeah, but there's a lot of like talk about why so many Americans were voting because, you know, there was also
Israel.
Romania was voting a lot for the rest of the world, which I didn't even realize that they were not in Eurovision.
Yeah, they're not maybe in the union probably.
Well, they are allowed. Like they can be in Eurovision if they want. They just aren't in Eurovision, but they have been in the past.
So the rest of the world.
Yeah, they were in the rest of the world. So they, I saw some comments from Romanian people like, "Oh, we need to join again."
I assume it's like countries competing, and then it's like rest of the world.
Yeah, rest of the world, yeah. Because every country that's competing, of course, has their own vote. Yeah, and of course you could vote through the app. So, and this year was like had way higher numbers on the app than usual.
Okay.
Yeah. I had some more Eurovision news, but I don't remember.
Yeah, you are collecting for the next episode, because in the next episode of the Stormcast we are gonna do something fun.
Oh yes!
We
you
will
told
celebrate
me about
the
it,
president, and Marta is gonna. Yeah, and Marta is gonna do a little musical game.
Yes.
Where me and Did try to rank the top 10 Eurovision songs. Oh no! Let's add a twist. You have 11 songs. One of them is like a wild, like
Europa,
like
Europa,
Disqualified.
Everybody knows that. I think I've heard maybe a song that landed somewhere in top 10, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna keep my cards close because I don't know how the winning song sounds like. So.
I mean,
I'm innocent there.
To you
and the Swedish song, I don't know. Yeah, but I don't remember.
Is Sweden in top 10? You'll find out.
Sweden is always in top 10,
true.
so probably yes.
They always are.
And I know Norway is not. You told me they were in bottom, so you cannot put that as a wild trick.
So sad.
You cannot trick
They deserved so much better.
It's strange because Sweden had a couple of Norwegian guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if Sweden would have won again, Norway would be like, it's us.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because the Irish girl, she was talking about that she's the only actually Swedish person there because she's half Swedish.
Oh,
nice.
Swedish people.
And she was like, so please, Sweden,
everywhere.
Vote for me, and then we win again, and then I'll compete for you next year, and we'll win again there, and then
Wow, someone's selling herself. Like, just please make me win so you can win again.
I mean, almost worked, I guess.
But I think we should wrap this now up with a short and sweet episode of the Stormcast.
I wanted to tell
I'm sorry,
you one
guys.
thing, though.
Yeah. Oh.
There was also a half Icelandic man there.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, Germany.
Was it Icelandic on the top or Icelandic on the bottom?
Bottom, I think.
Oh! I don't know what it was going to, but yeah.
You're welcome.
But before we wrap this up, we have to say, Didi, your beard, you have a big bushy beard now.
And no hair. Almost.
No.
I think that's...
What do you mean, no hair?
No, my beard looks bushier.
Hair on the head.
My hair looks bushier now because I shaved my my hair. Not clean shaved or anything like that, just to like 1 centimeter. And the reason, part of the reason for that is because there are lice going around.
You.
And I am preemptively shaving my head off. Not.
Have you gotten lice?
I've never gotten lice in my life.
Have you ever gotten lice, Wilson?
No. Oh well.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
I was joking. It was a joke. It was a joke. Nobody knows what we meant, but it's okay.
Different kind of lice.
They know.
Yeah.
So we are all lice free. For now.
Yeah, since 93.
Goddamn. So you got lice when you were 3 years old?
No, stop aging us. Shush. Shh.
I knew you
will
would
cut
be
this out.
upset about that.
I snapped, so I know where to cut.
God damn. I'll snap.
But yes, so...
No, you never know.
Oh no, stop it, stop. Stop. So thank you guys for listening to the short and sweet episode of the Stormcast with me, Olsen, Didde, and of course Marta. And I hope you guys listen to the next episode because it will be a bamboozled of an episode. We'll be like, what? And who will win in this crazy competition? Will it be in next episode?
Yeah,
we don't
the president.
So thank you guys and
goodbye.
The president. Oh no.
Oh, we were gonna have the president as a guest, right?
Yeah.
Compete in the Eurovision.
If they have to listen to it, I will write a lot about the president in the tagline of the episode, so they will know.
Oh my god.
They will
know
themselves up.
We've got
I don't know what I'm
influence.
getting myself into.
Yes. Goodbye,
Goodbye.
guys.